Hey, it's good to see you. If you found me, and if you're here, and you are here watching, it's probably because at one point your sales used to go like this, and now maybe they go more flat or maybe even curving down a little bit. And you're probably wondering, what can I do about it? How can I fix this? And you may have tried putting some advertising out there. And likely, if you're like a lot of folks, that advertising dollars goes out, but you don't really see a lot of returns. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you could do to kind of reverse that and to make your advertising work. Because if we don't fix that, businesses can't survive very long on a flat trajectory or a downsized or a negative trajectory. So it's really important to fix. And I know I'm not telling you anything. So I wanted to talk to you about why advertising doesn't work a lot of times. So if you allow me, I want to use an example for you and talk about the movie industry. Have you ever watched a movie where they have good actors, the writing's pretty good, but you just don't quite get into the movie? Happens to Disney. They had a movie called John Carter. Now, likely it's been such a big flop that you may have not heard of it, but John Carter is one of Disney's biggest flops. I think it's one of the biggest flops in movie history. Had fantastic actors, fantastic writing, but the plot was so weak. Nobody knew what it was about. And you take that and you contrast that with a little movie that had under $1 million budget and was one of the highest most profitable, not highest revenue, but most profitable movies ever, Paranormal Activity. And I believe they grossed like 100 million. So they had $1 million outgo and they grossed 100 million. But one of the key characteristics, even though they didn't have a big fancy budget or a big fancy script writer, is they had a really simple plot, right? What was the plot? Demon watching me at night. What does that demon do? pretty scary stuff. And it was new and very exciting, and it got spread by word of mouth because the plot was so easy. It was easy to transmit. So when we take a look at that, our advertising is the same way. We want to have kind of a plot. Now in copy, when we do advertising, we call it the hook. We want to have a hook, and the hook is what hooks you in immediately and gets you interested, builds up that desire, so your advertising actually works. So when you put $1 in, you sell $2 in products, or you have a return on your investment. So your hook is like the plot to a movie, and most folks either when they go out and do advertising, either have a very weak hook or their hook is not matching the market. And it's the same kind of thing, like my son hates scary movies, so he'll never go see Paranormal Activity. So it doesn't matter how great the hook is, it's just not for the right person. But if we were to come up with a hook for a hero movie like Spider-Man, which I don't like superhero movies. I know I'm weird, but I don't like superhero movies. That's just not my thing. So part of developing your hook is having the right plot to the right audience of people. Cool? So figure out your hook. Now, would you like some help with that? And I'm not even here to sell you anything. If you would like some help, what I have for you is I will jump on either Skype or on the phone for 15 to 30 minutes. And I've got a few questions that I use to help people figure out their hooks and who they should be advertising to. And I'll take a look at your advertising you're doing now that's not working, and I'll help you develop a hook. And once you have your hook developed, you'll find that your clicks go up, your views go up, your sales, people are more interested in your whole process, things start to become viral, and the advertising starts to work. And advertising works like it's supposed to. You put money in, and you get more money out. Maybe not immediately, but it goes through the funnel, and you can actually see customers coming out. Isn't that what we all want, right? So here's what you do right now. Right underneath this video, there should be a link. You just click on that link. It's going to take you to a little short questionnaire. Just fill that questionnaire out for me and hit the old submit button. And once you do that, Ben, or Steve will be in contact with you, and we'll help you figure out your hook. Now, you may have one question, And that's, why are you going to help me out with my hook for free? And I'm glad you asked that. The reason I want to help you develop your hook is because once you have your hook, once you have your story and you can figure out who's the best people to tell it to, I think you're going to get so excited that you're going to want to hire me to help you deploy that hook, help you to get your story out there, because you're finally going to see customers actually coming in the door when you're advertising. But also, here's one other thing. Once you can develop that hook and that story, I can help you deploy that with your existing customers. And that's where we can make a huge impact on your bottom line and really help your revenue numbers go up. So just fill out the form underneath there, and either Ben, Steve, or I will get in contact with you and help you with your consultation and get your hook set up for you. Okay, I'll see you then.